Okay, back again with Android, and now we're looking at Cross DJ. You see, I'm switched over now to my Android 5 device. That's a OnePlus One with Android 5.0 at the moment. And now we're going to look at Cross DJ. Cross DJ, there are actually two versions on the market. There's one with an orange icon. You can start for free. You can buy some in-app updates for some functionality. However, if you want to use an external controller, you have to use the black version, so that's the Cross DJ Pro version of that app. So it has a black icon, that's the one you can see here, and that's the only one that actually gives you controller support. So the other version does not do that. So don't buy the orange icon version and then spend a lot of money. Buy the black one immediately, and you are fine. So now I wired up my device again. So I used the OTG cable to connect the USB from the Pioneer to it, and you will see the output I connected directly. I will come to that later. Now to connect the controller to the app, you go into the advanced settings, and there is down below there is a point in Cross DJ where you can say connect my MIDI controller. So you press that connect button, and you will see that it says your USB device, in that case the Pioneer, is connected correctly, which is cool. So now I can, again, like I know from other platforms, I can use that wheel to actually load a track to a player and then start them playing. So everything that you expect from the, an usual player app also works. The scratching works, and if you look at it, it also responds quite fast. You see the LED meter is working, which is cool, and also the special effects are working. So here there's some echo, and here's some other effects. So all of that is working, and it's also good responsive. So that's a good thing. One thing that's not so nice is you probably have recognized it already. Actually, the sound is not coming from the Pioneer running through the Pioneer. It actually comes from the device, and that's an issue that I have generally experienced on Android. So it doesn't matter if I used an Android 4 device or an Android 5 device. It also didn't matter which app I used. Right now it looks like that Android, although it can actually work with external USB devices as sound cards and sound devices, it seems not to do that very well. So also here we have the situation that actually the sound comes from the internal Android device itself, not via the Pioneer or the external controller that you have. That means whatever we have said before with using split cable, split output, is something that you have to apply again. So in Cross DJ, you can specify that you want to use like splitted output, where you have like the one channel is actually your main audio output, and the other one is actually your headset output. You can specify this in Cross DJ, and then it will work. Luckily, this controller here will also work very well. So it will still pan the sound left and right. That will actually work. However, the volume knobs will not work. That is something that you have to control externally. And there comes again our headphone amplifier into play. In this case, the Behringer HA400 that I use usually, which gives you the possibility to amplify up to 4 different channels separately. So you just take basically the headphone output from the split cable, insert it into the headphone amplifier, and then you can control the volume of your headphone volumes too, and still use that. In general, that's not an ideal situation. So I mean, that box has already everything it needs, so it could actually do that. However, if Android does not support that very well by now, there is a workaround to do that. So if you have like bring, let's say, a few cables with you when you take that box somewhere, you could actually do it on Android. You could, of course, if you don't want to use like a headphone amplifier, you could also use an external mixer, an analog audio mixer, and do all kind of stuff there. So you don't need that. But I mean, It's very easy to grab that and that cable and OTG cable, and then you're ready to go. So that's actually good for the set. So that's our review from for Cross DJ. Apart from the point that it looks like that Android is not talking, not an Android 5, not an Android 4, directly to the external USB card. Apart from that, it's actually very good. Cross DJ seems to be very responsive here. So it's really quick, it reacts on what you do, and you can use basically everything, all the knobs that you have on the Pioneer WEGO. You can also use them on with Cross DJ. So that's actually really good. So Cross DJ on Android is a really, really good app for now.